Hi, I'm Jamie Isaac and welcome to Us All Fit. We're here at the California retreat and we're just going to work out, we're just going to do some mat Pilates to strengthen up your core, learn where your powerhouse is and learn how to move from the center, which is the safest and most efficient way for your body. So that way we can avoid injury, get ourselves pain-free and get a good workout whilst knowing at the same time that we're safe. We're not going to spend too much time setting up the exercises. We're just going to kind of flow with it and roll. So thanks for joining me and let's get going. So we're going to start sitting tall. Take the hands behind the backs of the thighs, and the first thing we're going to start to do is feel our sit bones into the mat and at the same time the top of the head reaching up to the sky. And we're going to grow as tall as we can. We're going to pull the ribs in, lengthen through the spine, drop the chin a little and feel the back of the neck lengthening as well. We want to always be going up in this direction at this stage. Take some breaths here, prepare ourselves. And then we're going to lower onto our back and we're going to do it in 3 stages. Start tall. Start to feel the abs pulling in and up. Scoop in, switch on your seat, chin to the chest. We start to come into a C curve. We're looking for a nice capital C. Keep lowering back, lower back. You can hold the backs of your thighs if it helps. Lower all the way to that sacrum and then inhale as we come back up, curling in and stacking the spine up tall at the top. Let's repeat that and go a little deeper this time. Lowering down, down. Each vertebra at a time. Feel the sacrum touch. Feel the ribs, the shoulder blades. And then we're going to curl back up again, one vertebra at a time. Stacking the spine tall at the top. That's that little extra work, that lift. Get the abs lifted. And again, scoop in lower. This time all the way down, all the way down. Feel the back of the head touch the mat. Stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out. Take a nice stretch. Climb an imaginary ladder if it helps, and that just gives you a little movement through the body. And then after the last big stretch, we're going to bring the arms down by the sides and bring the feet in. Bring the feet together, the thighs together, and start to lengthen the spine. Feel the abs pulling it up. And we'll just do a little stretching, and we're also going to switch on our core at this point as well. So 2 exercises before we get into the workout. Just take an inhale. As you exhale, just let your knees fall to one side. Pull the abs in and up. Pull those legs back. And we go the other way. I'm not going all the way over, I'm just going to a point where I feel that I'm still in control of the movement, my abs are still working, I've got my shoulder blade down onto the mat. Come back through the center. One more each way. Rotate back in. So we're still working with the powerhouse. We're getting that core switched on. And bring that back to center. We're going to do a couple of femur arcs. So we're just going to bring one leg up, float them up gently, just tap these down. We'll do 5 taps. Trying to keep the pelvis as still as possible, the hips even. And the abs just stabilizing this whole area. And change sides. So there's no movement happening through the body. The only thing that's really moving is the hip, my mouth obviously, and my hands as I talk with my hands. I'll bring them down by my sides. Keep them under control. One more time. Lower that down. We're going to start our exercise with the 100. So we're going to reach our fingertips long, bring our nose towards our navel. We're looking into the abs, really working strong through the abs. The small of my back is down onto the mat. Let's bring the knees up and let's just pump those arms strong. Inhaling for 5, exhaling all the air out the lungs. Inhaling again, trying to keep the body as quiet and still as you possibly can. Just the arms moving from the back of the shoulder. Keep scooping strong. If you're feeling keen, you can straighten your legs up. Maybe even lower them to a point of challenge, working strong. Switching on the back of the legs, the glutes. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Couple more to do. Working hard, looking in. Keeping the lower shoulder blades, the lower tip of the shoulder blades into the mat. And then I'm going to bend the knees in. That's about 100. Lower the feet down. And let's just stretch those legs out long. Flex the toes, lower the head back. Arms to the ceiling, the roll up, shoulder blades into the mat, ears between the arms, and let's just exhale up and over. Reach over the toes, but at the same time scoop that tummy back. Scoop it back as we lower back vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, arms up. Let's do a few more of these. feeling that scoop, I feel myself traveling. I'm working strong through the powerhouse. I'm getting a stretch through the spine. I'm not jumping into this, I'm working the abs, reaching my heels in the opposite direction. Let's make this the last one. Take an inhale up and arms come down by the sides. I'm going to reposition myself on the mat. Okay, let's take the right leg, point it up to the sky, one leg circles, give that leg a bit of a pull in so you get that stretch of the hamstring. Arms are by the side and we begin. Cross down, around and up. Use the abs to pull that leg back up. Work strong, keep those hips anchored to the mat so there's no movement through the hips, just that leg moving. And let's reverse that. Out, down, across and up. Really work on that up, get the abs working. At the same time, my shoulder blades are pushing down into the mat. So I'm keeping everything down if I can. 2 more. And let's change the legs with the scissors. Alright, this one's reaching up. Let's give that a little pull. The toe of the other foot is flexed back towards me. Here we go. Cross down, around and lift it up. And scoop to bring it back. And scoop it up. 3 more. Keep those hips even, keep the body long. If it's tough, just smile anyway. Have a good time while you're working out. Let's reverse that. Reach and lift. And lift with the abs. Pull them in and up. And let's do 1 more. Up, lower that leg down and let's roll up to sit. Okay, so we've done a lot of ab work already. We're straight off the bat with some ab work. So let's massage the spine out a little and prepare the abs for even more work, okay? Because we're working from the center. So bring the heels in. We're going to make a bind, like a bracelet with the arms. And I want you here to get the momentum from the center, from your abs, so that we can really work on that powerhouse connection rather than moving with the head or the shoulders. So pull those feet up, round the back. Let's roll to the shoulder blades and come back up. Don't let the feet touch the floor. See if we can avoid the feet touching the floor and keep it really connected into the abs, that big capital C curve. Breathe through this exercise. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Alright, here's the fun stuff. Let's do a little ab series now. This is golden for really getting the powerhouse working. So make sure everything's coming from the center. Alright, the minute you start to feel the rest of your body working, maybe just bring the reps down. So, let's hug one leg in, stretch the other leg out, and lower onto our back. With control, of course. And let's change, and reaching one leg out as the other pulls into the body. So you get right into that hip crease, as well as working on that opposition away from the powerhouse. My upper body's not really moving. My shoulders are square, working within the frame of my body and within the box. Let's pull that in as we reach out. Let's do 1 more on each side. And bring both knees in for a double leg stretch. Hold the ankles, pull it in. Let's reach the arms by the ears. Stretch it out, wrap, sweep around and hug. Abs are pulling in and up. Hug it in. Inhale it out and then exhale. Create your own force, your own resistance as we come back. 1 more. Oh yeah, we're working. And into scissors. Let's take both legs to the ceiling. This goes as high as you can really. If you've not got the hamstrings, then maybe lower the hands, lower the legs. Okay, we're working here. Pull, pull, change. Pull, pull, change. Really keep strong. Integrity of the powerhouse, integrity of your core. Your abs are working. Hopefully you're getting some work done here. You got your sweat on like me. I'm already starting to get nice and warm, which is good. Keeping the muscles warm. Keep those abs connected. Keep the body straight and strong, reaching through the legs. 1 more on each side. To lower lifts, heels together, toes apart, hands behind the back of the head. And you've got to stay up here. Okay, so stay up. We're going to lower the legs and lift them back up, scooping, keeping the back into the mat so I don't lose that connection. 2 more. And then we're going into the last one of this ab series. And let's go into the crisscross. We take opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep those elbows wide. Try and get your armpit up and onto the knee. Keep those abs really connected. Oh, we're working the obliques now. 1 more each side. And then let's come up to sit. Okay, abs are working. Stretch the legs out, sit tall for me. Fingertips reaching forward, stack the spine up nice and tall. Spine stretch forward. Once again, we're back to that connecting of the sit bones and that lengthening up of the spine. Chin to chest, reach and just feel the stretch of the back. And this exercise is designed for the breath, to get all the breath, all the air out the lungs. A good cleansing of the lungs, alright? So let's do that. Exhale everything we got out. Stack the spine back up tall. Exhale everything out. The lungs pulling those ribs back. Scoop and stack, stack, stack. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lengthen up to the top of the head. Last one for me now. Chin to chest, reach, 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 reach forward. Pull the abs back. And inhale, let's come back up. Sit nice and tall. We're going to take the arms wide. We're going to continue with that same connection. Look at me sweating already. Woo! Arms out wide. Alright, so the saw. We're going to twist with this exercise, still keeping that hip pulling back, but just reach little finger to little toe, and we're going to saw that off. Once, twice, 3 times, and then stack the spine back up. We do the other side. It's the same thing as the spine stretch forward, just with a twist. So we've got that same scoop that's happening as we exhale everything out the lungs. Stack it tall. Other side, reach. Stack tall, abs in and up. And now we're going to reach with this one. Pull the opposite hip back. This is the last ones we're going to do. To the other side, reach, stretch. Pull this hip back. And stack the spine up, bring the feet together. Bend the knees, let's turn over onto our front. And lower with control. We're going to do the swan. We're going to do a basic swan today. Just to get some extension through the body. Stretch out the abs. Hands by the chest. Reach the legs long. And let's push an imaginary marble to the end of the mat. Lengthen. Shoulders. Feel a stretch through the front of the body. And lengthen as we come back down. Now I leave a little sweaty patch here. So let's try and make that sweaty patch further away each time. Forehead down. Just lengthen up. Up. Up and lower down, reach, try and put that head further away. My glutes are on, my legs are reaching, my abs are connected. Last time, lengthen it up, pull those shoulders down. Oh, and we're going to lower down. Now you get a little bit of rest, okay, because we're going into rest position. You're earning it, you earned it. But let's not just rest into this like a child's pose. Let's actually active and let's pull the abs up. So we're pushing our head down, pushing our seat down. We're really lifting here. So we're active within our stretching position. A couple of breaths here and then let's not take too long because we're onto the back for shoulder bridge. So just lower yourself again, sit tall at the start, lower down with control. This is great for lengthening the front of the body and also firing up the glutes. Feet, heels, sit bone distance apart. Just feel length coming to the body. Now take your sit bones to the backs of your knees. Reach, 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 and then come down. Vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Introduce them with a first and a last name. And again, lift them up. Reaching long as we lower down, down, down. Let's do one for fun. Bring the feet together. Draw the thighs together. Push the hips up. Now take one leg, point it up to the ceiling. Now keep your hips square and even. We're just going to pierce a hole in the sky 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excess energy is through the heel. Reach that leg up. Point it up and we push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still with me, I hope. Let's lower that leg down. Thighs, pull them together and lower down slow. And control. If you need it, take a little hug here. Lengthen the legs out. Arm out and just roll onto your side. We do a little side series, so rest the head on the hand. Bring the feet to the front corner of the mat. A little bit of side kicking is great, not just working the abs and the opposition, gets the glutes firing too. So let's start with leg kick front and back. Just going to kick, and take it back, and kick strong. Reach that leg back, lengthen, trying to keep the upper body as quiet as we can. We're going to do 2 more of these. Here we go, that's 1. And back, and kick, abs, scoop as we lengthen back. Let's go up and down, heel on heel. Still lengthen, trying to get your body as long as you can. Let's take that leg up and reach it down. Up and reach it long down. 3 more. Reach. Up and reach. And up and reach. And up and reach. Good job. Okay, let's do the other side. So the way to get there, the way I'm going to do this, is I'm going to just roll. So let's do the other side. Let's roll onto our front. And we may as well take advantage of being in this position too. So let's do some heel beats here. Just work, get those glutes firing, shoulders draw down the spine, abs are lifting in and up. My glutes are on, I'm reaching as far away as I possibly can. I'm trying to look as relaxed as I can here as I talk to you on the camera. Alright, that'll probably do us. Let's hold those heels together. Let's hold those heels together, and we're just going to roll in one movement to the other side. So as not to be rude, I've turned to face the camera, okay? But you guys carry on where you are. You can turn your backs to me. I won't take offense. We start with leg kick front and back. Let's kick, kick, back, back. Abs strong. Glutes switched on. Kick strong. Reach it down. Lengthen through the top of the head. Back, back. Really working hard. One more for me. And back, back. Let's go up and down. Heel on heel. And we're going to really, we can open the hip a little bit here. Really lengthen up and then reach that leg as far away as you can. Stay long through the top of the head. Stretch, reach long. And again, we go up. Reach it out. And again, as though you're pushing a spring back down into its coil last time. There it is. Now keep those heels together. We're going to roll onto our tummy again as we roll over. Okay, I'm back where I started, facing the right way. I'm going to stretch my arms out. We're going to do swimming. Heels together. Reach them away. Lengthen with the arms. And let's just lengthen up, 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 up. Come up as far as you can, reaching long like you've been shot out of a cannon. Flying. And then lower. Pull those abs up as well. Abs have got to work, glutes got to work, the whole body. Remember, we talked about working from the powerhouse, so everything stretching out and emanating from the center. Let's lengthen up and let's just move. Let's flutter strong. Breathe through this. Legs are straight, strong from the hip. Arms are moving. We've got a couple more to do. Stay with me now. Hold and lower. Curl the toes under, hands come by the chest. And in one movement, if you need to go to knees to do this, do it. But keep the body all in one line as we push up into our plank position for leg pull front. And just hold this here. Reaching, pushing the floor away. Thumbs and fingers together, that's what I like to do. If you spread your fingers, it's going to create a good base, but it doesn't help the shoulders or the muscles of the arm activate. So fingers and thumbs together, nice and strong. Let's hold. If you feel like you can rock and give the Achilles a little stretch, then do so. And then we're going to lower gently down. Okay, rock back into that child pose again, or rest position that we're doing because we're activating the abs. And then from here we're going to turn over to sit. We're coming into our last two exercises. It's a fast workout, but it gets the blood going. The seal, dive your hands through, hold the feet, pull them in with the powerhouse. So from here, push your elbows into the thighs, thighs into the elbows, look into the abs, clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let's lower back. If you can, clap 3 times here, and come back up. And again, 1, 2, 3. Keep that C curve happening. Make sure the movement is coming from the abdominals. If the clapping is a little too hard, then just simply roll. Just roll. Give the spine a nice massage, yeah? I'm going to make this the last one, and I want us to finish standing if we can. I'm going to clap for this one. 1, 2, 3. Abs scoop. I'm going to clap 1, 2, 3. Undo my legs. Up we go. To stand tall. And I'm ready to twist and do my push-up series. Let's stand tall. I'm standing in a Pilates stance with my heels together, my feet apart. That allows me to recruit the glutes, which are a part of that powerhouse. Alright, I'm going to reach my arms up. My hands come to the floor, and I'm going to keep my abs scooped as I walk out. 1, 2, 3. Now, because it's the last exercise, you're going to give it everything you've got, every last bit now. You're going to do between 3 and 5 really quality push-ups. So if you need to come to your knees to do this, then do so. I'm just going to push up, keeping my glutes activated, everything working. trying to lengthen through my body the whole time. Last one. Now let's keep the seat to the ceiling, scoop round the back, walk the hands back with control. And now keep them round, let's roll up, arms by the ears. Stand nice and tall. Bring your arms down by your side. Take a moment, maybe raise up onto the heels, come back down. We'll do that one more time, just lift up. And that should get you going first thing in the morning. Thank you for working out with me. I hope this leaves you feeling invigorated and ready to step out into your life with vibrancy and energy.